What's up, YouTube? Brad and Jeff here, Planetary Nutrition, coming at you with the Arnold Classic 2014 predictions. Okay, we're going to talk about what bodybuilders. This is the Arnold Classic. As most of you know, some of you may not know, this is the second biggest bodybuilding competition of the year, and practically the biggest expo, bar none, around the world in terms of bodybuilding. So we're going to go over the bodybuilding contest, specifically our top 5, and maybe give a sleeper or two.
Absolutely. Throw out a
to
few.
Figure out who's going to win this thing. What do you think?
Well, you know, I think going into this thing right now, so we had a little bit of a preview on some of these athletes, not all of them, right? So 6 months ago, I think I got the months right, didn't I? I mean, can I count okay today? Let's see, October.
You're close enough.
Yeah, well,
yeah,
roughly 6 months ago, several of these athletes, we got just a little bit of a sneak peek of their performance in Mr. Olympia this past year in 2013. And I got to tell you, these guys looked awesome, the ones. Now, some of them we didn't, because at this level of bodybuilding, not everyone's going to compete in every competition. But in the Arnold Classic this year, I think the guy that's going to walk away from this, I think he's going to be like
hold on.
A cigarette boat.
Oh,
Mr. Dennis Wolf. Dennis Wolf.
There you go. You've heard it here first. Although it's not that far of a stretch. I mean, most people are predicting Dennis Wolf to win first place. If he brings all that he can bring, the conditioning that he had at the Mr. Olympia, he'll win first place at the Arnold Classic.
Just his sheer size alone. I mean, the guy's huge quads. He's got quads as big around as my waist. He's got a waist that's as
He's got trunks.
Quads.
He's got trunks.
He's like an oak tree.
He's like an oak tree.
He is like an oak tree. And
what
I was going to say earlier is he's going to be like a cigarette boat racing amongst John boats. For those of y'all who don't know John boats,
I don't know what that is.
In North Carolina,
you went out there.
John boats, man. We have John boats in North Carolina, about 8 horsepower. Cigarette boat.
When you said a cigarette boat, you lost me.
Cigarette boat lost you too?
We don't do cigarettes
in Miami. They have cigarette boats. In North Kakalaki, we got John boats.
All right, there you go. Number 1, Dennis Wolf. Number 2,
Shawn Rhoden.
Shawn Rhoden, without a doubt, probably the best package at the Arnold if he brings his conditioning. He's got size, he's got symmetry, balance, all that good stuff, and he could take it away from Dennis Wolf if he brings his A game.
Great athletic build.
Number 2, Shawn Rhoden. Number 3,
Rolly Winkler.
Rolly Winkler.
Absolutely, Mr.
Big,
Rolly Winkler.
massive guy, huge arms, triceps to just hang off like meat hooks.
I know, just walking around, looks like he's got a couple of Christmas hams.
He looked really good at the Olympia, finished in the top, I think, 7th place.
Yep.
Look for him to place. We're going to give him top 3. We're going to give him 3rd place.
I'm thinking so, because I think, you know, the feedback he got on the Olympia was he was a little soft on his back poses.
Certain areas, yeah.
I don't think he'll make the same mistake twice. I don't think his
But you got a sleeper. You have a sleeper that you think might take.
I'm thinking this guy's going to knock Rolly out of the competition if Rolly doesn't take care of it.
Yeah.
If he doesn't bring it, I'm thinking Evan the Ox Centopani.
The Ox, there you go. We're both rooting for the Ox. I mean, he's got the package. He's a good guy. He's working hard. We're rooting for him anyway. If he doesn't crack that top 3, I think he'll be 5th or 6th somewhere. But we're gonna say sleeper pick, 4th place.
Evan.
Okay.
Evan coming in there.
Another sleeper that we're kind of doing a couple sleepers here ahead of some of the veterans.
Yeah.
Because they're up and comers.
Yeah.
Ben Pakulski, so Pac-Man.
No doubt. The Pac-Man. Waka 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 waka.
Massive dude. I mean,
no doubt. This guy's huge, especially especially as you kind of compare them, you kind of rack them and stack them, right? So you got Dennis, who's just immense. You got Shawn, who's just really well balanced. You got Rolly, who is a huge dude, especially when you look at like his upper frame, and then you go into Ben and Evan. You know, Evan size-wise, I think probably outshines a few of those guys, but you got Ben in there for sure, no doubt about it.
Yeah, absolutely. And to mention a couple of the veterans, Branch Warren, who's won it twice, I believe, as well as Victor Martinez could crack it. Sometimes, you know, some of the veterans fare better than some of the up-and-comers, just out of respect to the industry.
Just out of experience.
Some say politics, but I have a lot of respect for Branch Warren, a guy who's, you know, pretty much, you know, gave his all every single competition he could.
Absolutely.
But for those guys, that could be, there could definitely be some changes there. And then the 212 division this year, first time,
brand new.
Gotta go to Flex Lewis without a doubt.
He's the guy. He's the guy that. Well, he stepped into the Mr. Olympia, if I'm not mistaken. He went into the Open, right? Or
no, he was in the 212 division.
Okay.
So he took first place in that division. So he's definitely the favorite.
Okay.
Another guy, Jose Raymond, could give us some run for our money there, but Flex Lewis will be the winner. You heard it here. In that
you heard
division.
It direct from Brad. Right out of his mouth. Right out of his mouth to the Arnold.
There's your Arnold Classic predictions. I know some of you have some other guys in there or have some difference in opinion on those. It really depends on who brings it this contest. Hey, yeah, let us know. Like, subscribe here to our channel.
You think we're on point? You think we missed the boat? You don't think we got them right in the top 3? Let us know. You think we got them right and you agree? Let us know.
We want to hear some
noise.
There you go. Because real knowledge
is for real results.